Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Let me know you can see and hear me. Check. Bear with me. Okay, audio sounds okay. Stream looks okay. So let me know where you're tuning in from, though. It's always interesting to see. Hey, it's Sad. Yeah, let me know if the audio is okay, and I'm going to kind of just dive on in and presume that it is, and I will open up this doc. This is what I'm going to go through today in this Getting Groovy new member onboarding. Apologies, I had to move from my usual Tuesday 8 a.m. EST slot. Here in Bali, there's some roadworks that they're doing, and they pretty much turned the power off yesterday from 5 till 5 a.m. in the morning for me. So save me running around town trying to find somewhere else to do the live. I decided to switch days. Audio is fine. Brilliant. Thank you, Sam. Let me know on YouTube as well. In fact, I'm on YouTube there. I've just done a test. So I'm going to dive on in. We always start off with a little walkthrough of the dashboard. Also, please feel free to ask questions as we're going through. If I'm on question number 1 and you ask a question, just remember there's a 20-odd second delay, between 10 and seconds on StreamYard, 10 and 20 seconds on StreamYard, sorry. So just remind me, Rob, on step 1, you were talking about this. Here's my question. But let's have a quick walk through the dashboard. We'll start in the top right-hand corner. And as I say, any questions that aren't relevant to those steps, pump them to the end. We'll have a Q&A at the end. I'll be on as quick as long as I need to be. I like to try and get this done in an hour, just so that it's your time. I'm not taking up. In fact, I'm going to get rid of me in the camera because otherwise I'm in the way. And we're going to start off with a little head icon in the top right corner. If you click on settings and billing, it's going to open up, and there's my little avatar here that I've changed out. You might have the head icon. Here's all your personal information here. We're going to come through all of this as we go through the training. If you click on the 4 dots, it opens up access to all the apps from this side of the app. Here you have notifications, so latest updates, development updates. Here's all the videos that I've recorded for different code refinements, different updates, etc. This is our little GrooveCM AI assistant. He works 24/7 around the clock. As you can see, I normally ask him about a custom domain and he gives me all the information. Here you can access the Groove affiliate program. You would all have a Groove affiliate account. And when you're logged into your Groove account, you click that button. It's just going to kind of log you in. There'll be a video play here from Mike and the team, and then you can see here I'm already logged in. So if this wasn't my account, then I'd log out. But all of this info here is mine. They'll have my specific links, and we'll come back to Groove Affiliate later on. If we hover on the Groove icon top left, then we open up again all of the apps. I'll come back to the middle section. On the left here is pretty much going to be a running theme through all of the apps. You can have a little sidebar here. You can have most of them, you can have your quick links. So here we can click into the affiliate marketplace. This is somewhere where either you have a product, service, etc. you're selling through GrooveSell, and you want other people to promote it and give them a commission, or vice versa. You want to be an affiliate and promote something like the Traffic Syndicate and get a commission. You can see here, you can search by all these different factors. You can do categories, you can do billing types, whether it has a trial. Over here, you can change these as well, or you can search by word. And again, when you hover on it, it will say join program. You'll join the Traffic Syndicate. Then you'll have see offer, links, promo tools, and JV sign up page. So I'll come back to the dashboard. Next one is our services. So you can open up a GroovePay account, very similar to Stripe and PayPal. You just click on the apply now, I think, or click to apply. Also, we have Groove Solos. You can buy solo traffic. And again, you can be an affiliate for Groove Solos. I just don't think many people use it. I've used it quite a bit. Here we have events and workshops. So we have GrooveCon coming back. So go and register your interest over here for GrooveCon. That's our live event. And obviously the Masters Cruise, my favorite event of the year. I'm on it every year. I've already booked for next January. You'll see it's the 19th. I think it's been my 6th. It's founded by Captain Lou, Michael Sanger, and Tom Beale. And it's 70% fun in the sun, 30% business. Then you have your API key. Down here, you can change from English to Portuguese. Again, here you have the Digital Academy. We're going to come into here in detail in a bit. And also you have the help desk. Again, I'm going to cover all of these, but the little AI chatbot will pop up again. And if we cancel him out, you'll see it opens up back here. So he's always available. And then you have chat there, and you can search the knowledge base or find different training videos. And then last but by no means least, we have our roadmap and feedback. Again, you know, we know that probably 3 months ago now, we had a big UI update, which crashed a lot of stuff, gave us a huge amount of bugs. We've been tirelessly working through them, so it's not normal for us to have this many bugs. If you find a bug in the future, once we fixed all of these, then obviously come in here. Sorry, these are feature requests. If you're in an app and you think, oh, it needs something, then come in here and search first, and then you can request it. Again, you can see the updates are here. We have bug reporting, that's what I started with. So again, search for the bug just in case someone else has already reported it. If they have, you can just click this little vote button, and it will vote and go pink. If you can't find it in the search, then add the information over here. As much information as you can, because what often happens is people report a bug, they give us minimal information, and the devs can't recreate it. It may be your account specific. So my recommendation is record a Loom video. It's a free Chrome extension. It gives you 5 minutes free where you record the screen, talk over the top, and tell them, you know, talk as though you're talking on a live call with a dev. Say, right, I'm going into Groove page, and when I go into this website, I go to this page. When I click on this container and I click on this setting, it won't do X, Y, Z. And then, you know, report that. Obviously, report it to support first. If support come back and say, yeah, it's a bug, then come back in here. We've also got some articles in there as well. So if we come back to the dashboard, again, you'll see we've got quick links at the top, so you can click into any of these and it'll open up the app. Or you can click on the 3 dots on each one. It will give you different places you can go inside of that app. And then you've got all your stats down the bottom here as well. So that's a little kickoff. I'm going to start with step number 1, which is a really easy one. And by the way, I'm going to give you a copy of this doc. Each one of these is a hyperlink, and it will take you directly to account general settings. So you can see here, there's a little walkthrough video with some screenshots. That's most of the trainings have that, but each one of them is a specific video. Okay, so step number 1, editing and adding your account details. We've already kind of been there. Click on the little head icon, click settings and billing, boom. Change out your image, switch out your email, etc. I'm not going to go into these. This is my personal account for my business. So again, just go in here, modify all your personal information. It's a nice, easy one to kick us off. How to update affiliate payment information. Again, same place, settings and billing. Let's click on affiliate settings. This is the username I created. This is my funnel agency and my business. And then I was allocated the affiliate ID 4042. So I get this little AI thing here. And then again, I'm not going to open these up, but inside payment information, this is where we're going to pay you. So you have the option of a wire transfer or PayPal, fill in that information. And also you have to complete the tax info, whether you're a resident of the US or not a resident. For me, I'm not a resident. I need to fill out a W8 Ben or W9 Ben, whatever it is. If you don't have those two completed, we cannot pay your affiliate commissions. The amount of people who email us and complain we haven't paid them, and then we tell them that we haven't got anywhere to pay you and we don't have a tax info. So kind of important to do that. Step number 3, how to set up payment gateway in GrooveSell. So again, I'm going to kind of move around and I'm going to attack it from this side. You can go into the app many different ways. And again, all of this UI you'll see has all been updated from that recent update we did that gave us all of these damned bugs. And then you're just going to click the little plus button and you have an option of Stripe, AuthorizeNet, NMI, PayPal, Paystack, Molly, Braintree. Each one is going to require different information. You can see it there. Very, very simple to set up. So that's a nice, easy one. Sorry, just that. So step number 4, setting up a payment gateway in GrooveCart. Same kind of process, just different app. And again, if you aren't aware, GrooveCart is actually built on a different platform, a different software. So when I click here, and it's one of the apps I haven't actually ever used, this is a new app I'm just about to launch for a game I play called Paddle, and this is my events business in Temecula. We're setting 2 up, but it's probably the app that I'm the least familiar with. But when you click Add a Dashboard, you'll see how it opens up a new window. This is now in a different software. It's built in a different platform. We're just going to click on Settings, Payment Gateways, and it's pretty much identical, just slightly different options. So you can apply for your GroupPay account. You have Stripe, PayPal, AuthorizeNet, etc. And there are a few different options down here. And you just go into the settings or you activate each one. Very, very simple, very straightforward. Just get back to the dashboard. So first view, nice and quick. So this one I'm going to do live. How to add a custom domain. It's probably one of the most commonly asked. Hey, Baldy Lake, good morning. I'm listening from Florida. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm going to add a domain. So I've got my GoDaddy account open. I'm going to use one that I know I don't currently have active. I think it's this one. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to click into settings and billing again. And we're going to click on domains. But you could go into Groove Pages and then go into the hosting there. And you're just going to click add new domain. You've just got these 5 steps to follow. Stick to full domain, subdomain, setup recommended. The legacy is where we started, where we had to go in and set everything up manually in Cloudflare. You don't have to do that anymore. Don't go near this one over here unless you're one of the early people. And I'm just going to grab the domain without any www, without any HTTP, etc. You'll see the HTTP is already there. I'm going to paste it in. Click next. It's going to ask me to take Dora and Major, or maybe 2 others tonight. Or Apollo and Uma. Okay. It likes to throw curveballs. And what again? Sorry, I'm probably going too fast. We're going to be changing the name servers. Whatever domain provider you have, many out there, just watch the video on changing name servers. I've done this 150 times. So I know that my name servers are in my DNS. I click name servers, and you can actually see that Dora and Major, where I must have set this one up last week, I deleted the domain from within there, but I didn't delete the name servers. So I'll quickly do that. And it's just always asking, are we sure? Because obviously we're modifying things. If I refresh this now, it should show me that Dora and Major have gone. And this is, so now you can see it's gone back to my GoDaddy name servers. And then I'm going to come back in here and I'm going to add Hollow and Uma. And click save. Again, it's going to ask me to confirm. Baldy, I am been watching all your videos and they're repeating the same training. Funny that, Baldy, considering this is a repeated training. Yes, well done. This is the weekly Getting Groovy new member onboarding, because we have new members every single week coming in. So yes, I pretty much repeat this training verbatim every week. So yes, if you weren't aware of that, that is what we're doing. So we can see we have Apollo and Uma there. Normally, because it takes time, and GoDaddy normally tells you it can take 24 hours, normally it will give me, when I try and validate, a little yellow box down here. We will have a look. So we need to click validate DNS, and we want the green box. If it's yellow, we'll come back. It's normally yellow, which is exactly what it is. And then you can see now I've got to come back here to verify that domain. So step number 6 I can't do right now because my domain hasn't been completed and verified. So this step here is when you want to add a professional email address, or you want to, I use Google for my professional email addresses. When Google asks you to verify your domain, so we need to add DNS records inside our domain. We can't do that yet. So I'll come back to step 5 and 6. If I forget at the end, please remind me. So step number 7, let's have a little walkthrough of Groove Affiliate. So we'll come to it over here. And again, we've got this running theme of the sidebar. And then here we've got all our stats, so we can modify these stats. We can date specific them, etc. We can filter to look at different affiliate programs that I'm running, and different ones I've got promotions on. Got a reset, refresh. I'm currently looking at revenue view. I've been doing no affiliate promotions, as you can see, and I can go into sales and rebills, or I can remove the revenue view, and now it's going to give me 63 visitors, signups, initial sales, etc. Here I can click into my promotions and links, and these will be all of those affiliate promotions within Groove that I've said I want to promote. And also, by the way, I forgot to mention, we have a demo mode when you're in here. So if you're doing training videos or you're demoing the software to someone who's interested, always put the demo mode on. It will hide all your clients' information and your contacts information. Some of you, if you just started, will just have Groove.cm legacy, and you can click to grab your links here. If you're here for the first time ever, I recommend you just do a check, because remember my affiliate ID earlier was 4042. It doesn't show there. So let's copy that and then paste that in. Again, you'll see it doesn't show. When I press enter, it should now change to @_ID equals 4042. Oh, that is doing okay with that. And yet earlier on, I actually did that. I did a test. Interesting. Oh, I know where I went. I actually grabbed the link from somewhere else. So again, I'll report that to the devs. I went in here and I actually grabbed my link. I did a test, and that worked perfectly. It went to the correct page. So let me do a quick test again. I want to show you where that URL changes. So again, you can see no 4042. I press enter. You will see it quickly there. Look, @_ID. Oh. Okay, I tested that literally 2 hours ago, and for some reason, I'm going to do a quick screenshot of that so I can send that to the devs. Okay, it's perfect. I've got that over on my Snagit. But yeah, you saw it went to 4042. That should.
Hi, welcome to the Groove.cm platform. You're going to absolutely love all of our software.
Sorry, I couldn't figure out where the audio was actually coming from. Apologies. Okay, so back to Groove Affiliate. Baldy, can you have a training on Groove Affiliate? I'd like to know how to set it up on a web page. Yeah, Baldy, unfortunately, this is not the training for that. There are trainings within the training area. You know, there's loads of different Facebook Lives and YouTube Lives in the Groove YouTube channel, which again will show you all of that. This isn't a training where I'm going through and showing you how to set everything up. I'm just doing more of a walkthrough for new people. Hope that makes sense. So here you've got all your reporting again. Here you can go to your tracking links and set up tracking links. Just click here, follow these 5 steps. And again, you can access the marketplace here. And also you have your settings like we showed earlier, where you add your payment info and tax info. So next is Groove Blog. Now again, is Groove Blog going to be the equivalent of WordPress? The answer is 100% no. This is not supposed to be competing with a WordPress. This is so that you can have all of these things in under one platform with multiple apps. But can you build a very nice blog? Yes, 100% you can. I'm just going into settings first. So you've got all your SEO settings, your domain settings. You can have on a subdomain, on a root domain, you can have a folder. You can see this is my events business is in Los Angeles, and this one is our main domain, temeculaeventscompany.com/blog. I also get asked all the time, can you link the blog and website in Groove pages? Excuse me, and this is just in the nav bar. When people click on the home, that now takes them to the root domain, which is my temeculaeventscompany.com, and you will see that this is now a website in Groove pages. And also I get asked all the time, no, this is not part of Groove pages. This is an external automation. It pre-qualifies people, and then it puts them through to someone live. You can see that there's actually someone live there, and then it hands over to our team. And you can see if I want to get back to the blog, I just click blog. So I just wanted to show you that. You've got your logo, your favicon, all your social links, your comments, forms. You can access any form you've got set up in Groove Form, and then you can actually modify the colors here as well. Copyright, you've got this little dynamic here you can click on, and also you can do hyperlinks, embed ads, tracking pixels. That is the actual script for the plugin, which is that. You've got your OG metadata, and you've got your RSS settings. So I'm going to click back here to publish, just so you can see, and then I'm going to click navigation. It just helps it visually. So you can see now the top navigation is here. So I've got obviously my home, and if I edit, you'll see that I've got it going to an external URL. Then the bar, etc., is going to different places. I've got my 10% discount up here, and also my privacy and my reviews. And then when we go back to the top, we can see here we have our categories. Again, we can edit, delete, etc., add wherever we want. Themes, you can come in and customize this theme. You can pretty much customize anything within here. The colors of the buttons, the text, the fonts, the size, you can see all the different fonts we have in here. You can go into the layout, so you can remove the sidebar, show categories. There's a lot you can do, but as I said, it's not going to be competing with WordPress, but you can set up a very nice blog in here. And again, you can select the category page, change these, have a grid format, etc. And I'll exit on there without saving. Also, you can go directly into categories, add new categories, edit, delete, etc. And then you have, if you're setting this up the first time, I'll probably give you 5 dummy posts. And just click to open the editor, and then just overwrite everything. So this will be your headline, and you've got some text here, images. You can go in here and you can change out tags, etc. If you want to add anything, you just press enter. There's a little plus button. You can add some additional things. Over here, you're going to swap out, obviously, the featured image of the dummy post. remove the slug or change the slug, and when you click publish, it will change this, change the date, the categories, the keywords, add a small excerpt, and again, you can remove or add any of these. Here's all your metadata. If it's on a dummy blog, you will need to modify this. If you're doing it brand new, it will kind of auto-populate most of it. There's an image, and you've got your custom code as well. Let's exit without saving. And then once you've done that, you go and publish. And obviously, that's what it looks like. So that is Groove blog. Let's now look at Groove Cart. As I said, it's probably one of the apps I'm the least familiar with. I've spent the least time in here. But the first time you come here, you click create new site, and then you're going to name it. It's going to take about 10-15 minutes. Reason being is it's going to build out the store, the pages. It's got everything that's kind of ready to go inside of here. So give it 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and it will build itself out. And as you see, it's open up in a different window again. When you arrive, just follow these 6 steps. Then you can add your domain, your legal page, your email template, your store design. As you can see, this is a site that isn't complete yet. One of my team have been in here messing around with it. Then we've got my products, categories, discounts, products that are in the drop shipping. You have a Groove Cart extension up here, the AliExpress extension. That basically means you can be on AliExpress, whatever your niche is. For me, it's paddle equipment, and I can click on that little extension when I'm on that product, and it will add it to my store. In fact, if I show you, I think one of my team have added some of the products that we've already ordered from the provider on AliExpress. I want to make sure they're legit. I've tested them myself, the paddle rackets, the trainers, etc. So all of this equipment, I've got one each of every single one of these. I've probably got 25 rackets right now that I'm now selling off again. But I've tested everything to make sure that the provider is giving me good quality stuff. I don't want to sell rubbish. Here we can go into our orders, subscriptions, abandoned carts, customers, affiliates, and you can set up a help desk. And then we can dive into the builder. The builder looks and feels now like Groove Pages with this little sidebar here. You've got the different views. Again, I need to have a word with, I think it's Wilder's building this store. Needs to modify all of this. So these are your different views. You have your back button, your forward button, your save button. And when you hover down here, you can see it kind of highlights pink, the same as Groove Pages. If you click something, you can then go in and modify all of this. Or if you click on the top, you can click to edit the header or the top bar. Again, you can see this store is pretty much built out. It needs to switch these images out. These are some of the products we've got added. And again, when you use that little extension, it adds everything, all of the details, the descriptions, the images. You kind of don't really have to do a lot apart from change the prices. Then when you're up here, you can add blocks or elements. Again, you just drag them onto the screen. Here you have a bunch of blocks. You can set up global blocks as well. You can see all the different ones here. These are our pages, so we can go in and modify our category page. Personally, wouldn't even touch most of this. This is pretty much done, so it's ready for you out of the box. But again, you can change anything you want. This is the product page, and again, it's based on knowing what's working and what works. So you can go in and change all of those. I'll go back to the home page. You can obviously change the navigation over here, and you can go in and add pop-ups as well. Here is themes, so you can customize or you can use these different ones, and you also have some basic layouts here as well. And when we come into our page settings and SEO settings, don't forget there is a bunch of templates over here as well. So that is Groove Cart. So let me come back out of there. Let's go into Groove Mail. Again, unless you've been living under a rock or unless you're brand new, we've had some challenges with Groove Mail. When we first launched, we had a lot of unscrupulous people uploading bad lists and bad data, and it's our fault. We should have probably done more rigorous testing at the beginning. Again, sidebar, quick links over here. I don't use Groove Mail, the SMTP anymore, because as you know, we now need to add an external SMTP sender. As of now, we are working on a deal with one of the big providers. It's just taking a little bit longer they're a lot more stubborn than we probably anticipated. Here we can go into our contacts. Obviously, I've got my demo mode on, which protects all of my people that opted in. So as you can see, it's got all their information there, but it's hidden. We can go into lists, tags, categories over here. Each one of these is a specific list for a specific product. Here we have our campaigns, our sequences. We've got professional email templates. So a sequence, for example, is to show this one. It's just this is my events business. We've got if they get a specific tag, they get added here. If they go into a list, or if they opt in through the competition form, they just come into a conditional split. And it's just a yes, no. Have they booked an event with us? If they have, then they get moved over here. They get unsubscribed from this ends the sequence. We're now in communication with them. If they haven't booked an event, we wait 24 hours, send them a nice follow-up email, some value, same thing. And it just takes me through, I think, 10, 15 different emails. So that's sequences. We have automations. These are if-then scenarios. If someone purchases, add them as an affiliate. Here we have forms. Now the forms, you can pretty much do anything you want. You can modify all of the content. You've got build form, design, setup, integrations, embed, etc. Again, my recommendation, if you're new, just go and play with all of this. Here's where you're going to need to set up your email sender if you want to use GrooveMail as the sender. You can see I've got my old GrooveMail SMTP. I've got SendGrid. I use Amazon SES. You will need to add new sender, and you'll see them over here. You won't have the GrooveMail SMTP there. You can select from Mailgun. We've got the steps to do it. And again, each one of these will require different information from within their account, Amazon SES, etc. You're going to have to add your sender identity, your name, the sender email, the professional email, so it could be support@funnelsqualified.com, and where you want the replies to go to, and then you add your company name and address and click save. That will send you a verification email that you need to confirm within the email account you provide, which proves to us that you own it, and then you start using your external SMTP. Okay, so Groove Member. I love Groove Member, but the same thing. Is Groove Member going to be comparable to a standalone membership portal like Kajabi or School? No, it's not. Can you set up a really nice membership? Yes. So again, sidebar, quick links. So if we click on membership, we just click into one. This is my paddle members area for my app. So I'm going to give people some free content, and then there'll be a VIP version. So I just wanted to click into it just to show you. This is like the welcome page. So you can see I've got my AI generated paddle happy people. And again, I can change all of this, the layout, the look. All of this is created everywhere. This little welcome message. And then again, I've got my top bar. I can come in here and I can look at the pages. So I can modify these here. Or I can come into the navigation. I can modify these here. The footer, the logo. I can add templates, or I can modify my template. And also I've got my SEO settings here, and really important, my label settings. You know, for example, what do you want to say? I've got learn more. I think this one is get access now, but I can change all of those. Again, you've got your template, your different views here, so you can see how they look. And you've got your back button, your forward button, your preview button. So we'll come back out there. Once you've started setting your membership up, you can manage your courses, manage your members, your access levels, your settings, and look at all your analytics. So that's Groove Member. I love Groove Member. Groove Pages, wow. I could probably spend 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 hours on Groove Pages, and I wouldn't really have scratched the surface of what you can actually do. Lady Michelle, good to see it. There used to be a training on how to build a store and such, but they're gone. Is Groove even free anymore? No, is the answer, lady. We removed the free accounts, I think 20th of last month, but don't quote me on that. I think we've sent out about 20 emails. We've done constantly, done Facebook Lives, trying to make sure that all the free users knew that their free accounts were going away and what they needed to do to upgrade, etc. So yeah, I don't know, I'm not currently doing a Groove. If you're talking about a Groove Kart store build, then no. Other stores, yeah, we do plenty of different trainings on building stuff out. Again, on the YouTube channel, look through the Groove. This is my website for my new app. But again, I just wanted to walk you through Groove pages. Here we have all of our different views: sideways, tablet, laptop, desktop. If you would like, for example, to change something on just the mobile, you deselect this, so you now see that this changes that. And let's say, for example, I want to change the size of the text. I want to make it stupid small because I want to show you that it won't change anywhere else. See that? And then if I want to come back and I want to just get back to where I was, just use the back button. It's my favorite button in the whole app. And then remember to reselect, just so that you can carry on editing. Here you have your preview button. This is the code button. If you aren't a coder, steer clear of it. It does warn you the first time. Me and my team work within here, but steer clear of that if you don't know how to do that. Save button. And again, here's our publish settings. Here is where we can click to manage our domains again, where we come in here. And also we can click on hosting options. You can see that I've got this currently set up on a custom domain, and it's paddlefanatics.app, and it's on the root domain. It means if someone types in just paddlefanatics.app without HTTP or www, it will bring them here. We have our publish website, our view, copy to clipboard, and then publish the page, view, and copy to clipboard, and you can unpublish as well. Over here on the left, we can open up our pages. And again, if I had a nav bar here, if this JV page, if I had the nav bar, it would show here. And if I wanted to remove it, I just hide it down here, and then it just won't show in that nav bar. You can add funnels. So again, you can see these are all my different funnels I have for my launch. I've clicked on that, I shouldn't have. It may take a few seconds to load. Apologies, I don't know if I did click. Yeah, I did, yeah, sorry. So differences in just keep everything separate: website, funnels, and webinars. You have your pop-ups here as well. I'm just trying to wait for this page to load. That's not the right one. Let's go back to the website. Again, if you click add, it's going to take you to pages, and you can see complete sites, funnels, webinars. I'm just not giving it enough time to load. You've got pop-ups here. You've got your templates. So again, you can save every single page you've ever built. You can see all of mine. There's too many. And again, you can do different searches over here. If you're new, my recommendation, just go and pick a site, click on any one, select all, and add them to a new site, and then just go and play with them. Play with it until you try and break it. That's my recommendation. So here we have blocks. So again, these are design blocks. These are older ones, but again, you can see the different categories you can open up. These are more modern. These were probably added 4 or 5 months ago. So again, you can see they're a little bit fresher. You have the wireframe. I like to build in wireframe, but again, you'll see that the same layouts, it's just a little bit plainer. It's not got everything added. Direct response, for example, this as a newbie would take you 30 minutes to an hour just to get the sizing right and correct. You've got all of these down here. There's so many different things you can have in direct response. Pop-ups, again, you can filter. Mega menus kind of does what it says in the tin. You've got all of these different ones here. And also you can save every single block. So for example, for my Groove AI label, you can see I have quite a few blocks saved. So I never have to rebuild them. For my paddle app, I have all of these blocks saved. So again, you can just add, remove, all this stuff in here. Then you have your elements, so you can drag any of these elements onto the page. But also, if you don't see something there, don't forget you have a little drop down here. So that now it gives me a bunch of different buttons, standard, gives me checkouts, countdown timers. So just go and search through the elements. Settings, so this will be the page settings. We have our SEO, styling, tracking codes, and then we have our site-wide settings, etc. You can share this site, you can export it, you can add it as an instant edit bookmark at the top. And then again, when you're hovering around the page, you'll see it kind of highlights pink. So it's kind of telling me where I'm hovering. So if I click on that, now I'll see that this is a P1 tag, it's just text. And then every single one of these settings is for this text box. So everything, go and play with all of it. You can change the sizing. But again, if I want to go up into the container, now you can see that I'm in a text box here. See those little breadcrumbs? So I know this text box is within a container. I can either click here to get into the container or click this little arrow. Either way, now you can see it's moved, it's removed the text. Now every single one of these settings is now for this container. I can keep doing that as I move through, and each time you see this name will change. If I want to change the block settings, for example, the background color, boom, there we go. And again, my favorite button, let's click back, it's back to where it was. If you click on something, you've got a separate set settings over here. If you hold on the left mouse, I can drag that, and you can see the little pink bar and then drop it. Again, if I don't like it, just click back. Yeah, just go and play. Again, hovering around. That's why it's worth creating an entire site to start. It just gets you going. Hey Assad, is a complete site the equivalent to a WordPress site? A complete site is just, it does what it says on the tin. It is, let me open one. Again, you can see Groove coach, six-figure coach, branding website, vegan food delivery, digital agency website, real estate agency website, restaurant website. So if I click in it, I can preview each one of these pages. So it's got an about us, a menu page, a dine in. So again, it's going to pretty much be ready to go if you own a restaurant. So you literally click that, add it, and it will add that. All of the pages go boom, instant. So I hope that answers your question. Is that, excuse me, little hiccup. And that is Groove Pages. That's my, I'm going to leave without saving. That's my short version. I mean, again, I could spend so many hours on Groove Pages. Now, let's say you created your website or your funnel, but you want to now sell something, either a product or a service. Now you're going to need to use GrooveSell to create the order form to create the product. Again, sidebar, stats over here. When you click on product funnel, click product funnel there. Ignore the fact it says funnel. It's a product. It's always been the same name. And you can just click new product funnel. I'm just going to click into one of my dummy ones just so I can show you. And I'm going to click manage products. I want to get to where it's got 15 steps, 14 steps, 11 steps, sorry. So the first time you come here to create a product, this will have a dummy image. You just got to fill in all this information, select one of these, add an image, and it will say save and next. And basically each time, if it says save and next and it goes, a box goes red, it's telling you you've missed something. Because I've already completed this one, I can now go through and manually click on these. But the first time you can't. You've got to complete all this correctly, pretty straightforward. You can add new price points, etc. You can add your gateway, add your content, what pages, how the checkout looks, the order bump, the funnel, the fulfillment, affiliates. Again, just go in and play with this in here as well. If I come back into here, again, you can see all my product funnels. Here I can set up my affiliate stuff. So if I want to have an affiliate program, I can do all that here. I've got my manage affiliates, second tiers, etc. Here I'm going to go into my customers. I'm not going to go into there just in case. I've got my reporting. I've got my tools. So again, I can go in and checkout forms from that product. So for example, this is my group demo product for, my checkout form. I can create affiliate portals, which is basically what you saw earlier when I clicked on my affiliate links in my affiliate account. That's pretty much what it does. Let me see if it's up. I don't even know if this one's up. It may not be. So this is what it looks like. I'll give it a second. It may not be set up. This is just a dummy one. Down here, again, you can access the affiliate marketplace and you have your settings again, payment gateways, etc. Oh, sorry, GrooveSell. It's taking a bit too long. I don't think it's going to play the ball. Groove video. So, Groove video, close that out because it's just not working. So it's not one done. Groove video, same thing when you get in a Groove video, little sidebar here. Go into your library. just show you one of the videos that I know or that I normally use. Again, you can upload your video, you put your title, your category, you can change all your colors, and you're just going to go through these, add all your settings. I've got the tap to mute button.
Are you excited?
And that's what it will look like on my sales page. This was my Groove AI upgrade page. Again, you can change everything on there. So next, here you can add overlays. So you can add at 1 minute, for example. I can have something pop up on a button, etc. And each one is the same. You've got your video embed code, you've got a hosted page, source URL file. Loads you can do it. Here you've got your stats, you've got your categories, and also you've got your settings. So again, these are all things to just go and play with. Last but by no means is Groove Webinar. Groove Webinar is, again, not quite complete yet. But what you can do in Groove Webinar currently is you can run an automated webinar. Again, if you weren't aware, Mike Philsane is one of the founders of one of the top webinar softwares in the world, EverWebinar and Webinar Jam. It's a software I still pay for. Again, quick links over here. You can click on my webinars. And again, I'll just open one that I think my team are moving across, my crypto one. And again, it's just follow these steps to create the automated webinar. So you can see it here. Live, stream, and meeting will be coming soon. Just complete those steps. Sorry, click out there. And also you can set up surveys in here. You can set up polls again for your auto webinar. I'm not going to click, oh no, present the things all right. I'm trying to remember, there's one of them where demo mode doesn't, I think it's Groove Member. We've got our analytics and then we've got our settings over here. Because it's an automated webinar, you can add canned response. It just means that you run it live, for example, once, and you know at 1 minute, Paul Jones said this. And you can add those responses so it looks more live. You're never telling people it's live when it's an automated webinar. So that's also, there's a full walkthrough orientation on step number 16. I'm going to come back to my domain now. Let's see if we've given it enough time to do our verification. You can see it here. Because I'm not finished, you can see I can't access my DNS, my 404. So let's click to verify. We know we've already added Apollo and Uma over here. So we've got Apollo and Uma there. Validate, and then we're looking for a green button. Perfect, a green successfully verified in the corner. But now we still need to choose the primary app that we want our domain to sit on. So what do we want? I'm going to go Group Pages and click the tick. Now you can see I can access my DNS, etc. But you can also set up subdomains in the other apps. So for example, in GrooveSell, I could add that there, and it's going to give me a subdomain. You can see it, sell at whatever this domain was. This is an old promo domain I think I had. I'm going to delete that so the team don't see it. And then if I go back, you can do the same with Group Member, Group Blog, Group Cart, Group AI. Now, the next step, remember I said about if you need to add MX records or CNAME records or GoDaddy, Google, for example, they want you to verify your domain. They give you 4 CNAME records. So you need to click on DNS, and then it's going to open up, click Add New Record, and again, click CNAME, copy, paste, click Save. Do that 4 times, and then go back to Google and it verifies the domain. Boom, done. But if you, for example, you're using your own hosting, like I've got a couple of domains on my own hosting, and I use my own email accounts, I needed to add MX records and text records. Again, you're going to get them from your domain provider or your hosting provider, whatever you're going to be using. So that was the one that I missed earlier. I'm going to finish off with support from Groove. Obviously, with this recent 3 months ago, the bug, it just blew everything up. Our support has been absolutely clogged with lots of relevant bug issues, but also lots of people asking really, menial questions that they can find within the training. So no live webinars for the moment. No, not at the moment. Watch this space. We're going to be updating that. So, would you mind if I recommend the process you take to get the best support and your answers the quickest? Here it is. Here's the order I recommend you go about something. So you don't know the answer to something. So the first things first, in the dashboard is your little AI assistant. Go and ask him your question. So you can see I normally type it in, it's already there, custom domain. boom. He will normally spit you out the correct answer, follow that. You don't have to wait for support, right? Nice and simple. Takes you 30 seconds. If he doesn't have the answer, and by the way, if he doesn't have the answer, screenshot it and send it in support because we want to be able to fix that. The second place to go to is the Digital Academy. Down in the bottom corner, the teacher's cap, open up Digital Academy, opens up a new window. Now you can either search through app specific, or you can go in here and start to type, and it normally will give you a drop down of all the ones that I'm searching for. Boom, you've got your answer within 3 minutes. If you haven't found your answer yet, now let's go to the knowledge base. So again, click on the little question mark, support desk, opens up another new window. And again, type your question here, the little AI bot will pop up. Cancel him out and he goes back down here. Search the knowledge base here or scroll through all of the training videos. Again, what's that taking us? Like a matter of minutes. The next step, ask the Facebook community. One of the admins, myself or one of the team, will either approve it and answer it straight away in the comments. We'll approve it and we'll allow one of the other super users to answer it. Or we might decline it and answer it anyway. So keep an eye out in your message requests if you haven't seen your post that's being added to the group. Then at this point, it's taken you maybe what, 3, 4, 5 minutes. At this point, if you haven't found the answer, now let's put a support ticket in. So now we're going to click on, again, help desk, Groove support desk. Like, easy, Bob's your uncle. Yes, it is so easy, but and I don't want to offend anyone here because everyone's new to every software and we're all on a learning curve. But you would be surprised at half of our support tickets are: how do I add a custom domain? How do I update my information? How, the most basic requirements that you can find all the training videos really simply. So our support team then have to respond, or they're very minimally, they give minimal information. I've got a problem with my page. and I'm not even joking. I've seen support tickets like that. Well, we've got multiple apps. What page are you in? Are you in Groove Pages? Are you in Groove Cart? Are you in, so my recommendation is so get rid of this, you click chat support. This will open up, click ask. And now you're going to put your Groove email, your name, your subject, put as much information in here as possible. But my recommendation, if you want to get a quick answer from the support team, use the Loom application, the Loom extension, record your screen. And this would be how I would do it. I'd click record and I'd go, hey support, right, I'm in Groove Pages. When I click into Groove Pages, I'm in this website. I click into this website and I go into, you get my meaning, I go to this element. When I click on this element, the settings, it doesn't allow me to do this. So I click on this text element and I click on this and it did it. Then guess what? You get a response straight back from support giving you the answer because you've been really detailed. I know that seems so simple and obvious, but we'll declutter because we're starting to fix more of the bugs now. We'll get all the bugs fixed in the next week or so. Then we need to declutter for our support team, and you guys need to help us to help you. Don't put in crazy, silly support tickets that means the support have got to email you back, then it gets stuck in your spam folder for 2 days, then you email them back, then they still need more information, then guess what? It takes you 7 to 10 days. You've seen the complaints in the group, in the Facebook group, and it drives me mad because, I know that most of them could be simple answers, but I respect it. If you need help, you need help. Lady, I really just wanted to hear you say, Bob's your uncle. I love it. So yeah, I'm going to grab this document. I'm completely opening the floor to questions now. Anything you want. I'll bring myself back into the screen, but I'm just down here. Sorry, my webcam is really small. I've got a new office here, and it feels like we're quite a way away from it. Let me go back to there. And I'm going to add this into the YouTube comments. Download doc. And if one of you could just click on it to check that it's still working, it's one I've been using, and I'll do the same It's Facebook, sorry, just Facebook. Apologies. That has gone into Facebook comments as well. If you're watching on the replay again, the doc is now available in the comments. If you're watching on the replay, you can fast forward to the end, but you'd already be here if you were watching the replay. I kind of got sidetracked there. So let me know if that's available. Where do I find past trainings? The YouTube channel is a great place to find all of the trainings. You can go Groove, the main Groove.cm YouTube channel. Within the Facebook group there are, but again, Facebook group, they're probably going to be older, but YouTube channel definitely. On Groove.cm and Groove AI. Yeah, Groove AI has its own separate YouTube channel. Again, go on there. Make sure you join the public Groove AI group. Just search Groove.ai. And if you're a white label owner, there is a white label owner group. Any other questions? I am completely open. I will go back to my main camera, but what I kind of sometimes I do is someone asks a question, I start going over here on my other, because I've got like multiple screens. I go over here and start demoing it, and then I forget that I don't have my screen share on. So remind me if I do that. Where is the link to the document? It's in the comments, Sad. Just above your comment. If you look in the comments, either below, if you're watching on your phone, it'll be in the comments. If you're watching on your desktop, it'll be on the right hand side or below. You should see it there. And otherwise, I am. You see what the time is? Did I get in under an hour? Boom! Look at that. Normally, I'm around about an hour. But again, I'm happy to stay on for any additional questions. Otherwise, it is nearly 9 p.m. here for me. It's been a long day. I've been up since 6 a.m. looking after you guys in the Groove community. And I'm pretty much going to wrap up when we finish. So unless there's any other questions, I'm going to pretty much finish off with my little outro. I always struggle to find it. There it is. Oh, I see another comment. Can't find on Facebook. Yes, 100% there. Okay. Let's see what I'll do. I'll add it on the screen just if that helps. Oh no, nothing there. Oh, it's because it did that. It's because I copied it. So that is it there. It's Groove over .2 TO. Sorry, it's taking me straight to the dock. See it there. Making it. I am so sorry. Groove over to .2 / Groove Road Map doc. But it is in the Facebook comments. I'm not sure why you can't see it. It's sad. When this is finished, have a look. But hopefully you found it. Otherwise, you can just, in a second, the replay will be available again. Fast forward to the end and you should see it in the comments. But thanks for joining, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm going to finish off with our little outro. Have an awesome morning, afternoon, evening, and I'll see you again next week.